Let's get it. Let's get it. You guys, I've been watching Instagram, Facebook. This man trended for 3 weeks behind saying one thing, right? We keep saying we shouldn't follow behind Kanye, but every time someone in Hollywood start speaking in terms of what's going on in Hollywood, we want to downrate our own people. I'm going to look past everything he have said about the George Floyd thing, however, but at the end of the day, he sacrificed billions of dollars to make sure that we understood about being controlled. Honestly, I'm going to be honest, you guys. I now see who runs the world. And it's definitely not blacks or whites. Black people can talk about black people, white people can talk about white people, and they don't get the magnitude of cancellation like this. Bank accounts don't get closed, pedophiles don't, they're allowed to come and enter back into society and not get ridiculed the way that this guy got ridiculed, right? I do understand it to an extent because of my age, and you can see clear. I was in comments defending this man, and it has nothing to do with George Floyd. It has nothing to do with anything outside the realm. It's more that any successful black man, I've been here 50 years, you guys, any successful black man, there's shooting behind his name some type of way. Either he had allegedly raped someone, he's abusive, he's all these things, and no other culture has to endure some of the things that some of our successful black men had to endure. I mean, we can go on and say, oh, you shouldn't have said this about George Floyd. Maybe not. Maybe every situation is a lesson behind that lesson, because we have things in legislation or the government, however you want to call it, right? They have bills on the table that has not one time been looked at. Well, they've been looked at, obviously, but they won't pass any of them. Anything black, they won't pass. They did Asians, the gay rights, all this stuff went through there fast. It's called agendas, okay? Which is weird. In my opinion, I think everyone in this country are, the S word, You can inbox me and ask me what in detail what I mean. We're all working hard. And we all working hard and not going anywhere. We keep going back to square A. We'll get to B and C, then we'll go back to A immediately, because that's how the world is designed. But yes, back to Ye. Like this guy, oh, you haven't done nothing for anyone. That's bull crap. People just talk outside of their neck. Majority of the time, this man don't even have security. So that means some type of way people respect him enough to not to touch him, hurt him, or do any type of harm to him. I'm absolutely happy he's calling names. Had any of the other powerful black men would have started calling names, I can promise you they probably won't be in the position they're in, right? I just hate when folks huddled around helping destroy one person. Other coaches don't have to destroy anybody because we'll do it ourselves just to be reveling on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. No one has to do anything. We do all the work. Just think about it. He said something about Jews, right? Whatever, right? But people talk about black people all the time and they get away with it. They apologize and go on with their life. One powerful Jew say, cancel him. Everybody ran like Skittles. Yes, they ran, and you rather jeopardize billions of dollars or just listen to someone like you're a child. Adidas will not recover from this. I don't care what nobody say. The community, we talk crap on these Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, but we're not gonna buy your shoes. You could try to rebrand. You can try to take, like, we're definitely tired of you guys just saying, oh, we own this when you never created nothing. I believe this kind of started, just not for sure. You had a meeting without this man. This is where this started, okay? You made decisions without the man right here. And I think if you felt in your heart that we're going to make a power move. This man's a billionaire. He has no business sitting at the table with your peons. As a businessman to a businessman, you guys should have been at the table discussing. He should have been the lead person within the meeting. You shouldn't be calling anything without this guy at all. And those are problems I have. You guys get this money and you think like, oh, I got him. I could do whatever I want with him. He's going to shut up. We're going to play like he's crazy. I don't know. I don't think that he's crazy. I actually think he's the smartest man on earth. Not on earth, but one of the smartest men that grace here, okay? He's been on all these interviews and these people bring him on to try to tear his words and what he's saying apart, to try to make him angry, to make him look crazy. You know, I don't respect some of these journalists now. You guys are bullies. The journalists are bullies. You know, they'll constantly ask you the same thing to embed it so you can hit Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, so it can, you know, be a thing for that day. Like, what happened to journalism? I don't respect it. I went to school for it and I looked at it and I'm like, they tear each other down for ratings themselves. Like, I have to give my shout out to Trump because I promise you, if he runs for president, I am voting for him. I should have never voted for Biden, and I'm being honest. He has done nothing. Giving away a few free dollars is nothing to me anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. Y'all do things to ease black people money. If you give them money, they'll shut up. No. Give us the opportunities that we want without tearing the opportunities down. And I don't want you to give me anything. I want the doors to be open, allowing me to get it. That's it. It's called the resources. We don't have the resources because y'all have a closed society, which America should be the richest country on earth. They should not have not one person sleeping on the street. There's no way. We spend the most money. And black folks, you know, we spend billions, over $1 billion. It's nowhere possible that we should be looking or acting or living in poverty. You know what I'm saying? We put our money in the wrong place. I have several times. I'm trying to figure it out. And it's sad when you become 50 and you haven't learned jack when you were young. They took all the trade schools, all the jobs out of the community where people could just walk to work and still pay their bills. Like, you know, you people in Congress, y'all help tear down the communities or whatnot. But back to Ye, like, you guys, you're going to have an eye opener on what this man is saying. And he's not bagging down because I think in his mind he knows certain. I just heard this man say his own mother was sacrificed. People come up missing in Hollywood because, you know what, I think he's being threatened behind the scenes about running his mouth. And they now might be threatening things around him. So with that said, y'all have to support. We all have said hurtful things. We all have said things we didn't have no business saying. We all have gotten into with other people and said things we shouldn't have said about their mama, daddy, easy grandmother. And some of these people are deceased. So we're going to stop acting like he's saying one thing like we don't do it ourselves. I just hate that we are in a place in society where we don't make mistakes. We don't say things. You don't say nothing. Like you never said nothing rude at all. Come on now. Stop acting like you have never said anything racist. Stop acting like black people. I'm talking to you right now. Stop acting like you, and I'm black. So let's be clear. You know, we have all said some crazy stuff. We're the only country that push agendas. Why? Farrakhan, I mean, I heard a clip of what you said. I don't even know how to go and kind of listen to some things, you know, like go see where you're actually speaking, because look like your social media was taken from you, which it shouldn't have been taken from you. I don't understand whenever there's a powerful person, you want to silence them. These outlets are for the public. I like, that's something I don't get, but you know, I just want everyone to stop ridiculing Ye. Because honest to God, we all have said some stuff. The people on there, they're bad, either with their baby daddies, their baby mamas, their mothers. It's just crazy how you act like you don't say jack. Cancel him. Why? Because one other person outside of our race told you guys to do so? Like, what is wrong with you people? It's like we went to sleep, woke up a whole different culture. You know, I mean, it's like we don't have the sense that we were born with, that God gave us. I don't get it. I just went hard in the comments because I really just don't understand how people don't see what this man is doing. He could lose it all. I don't think he's not a billionaire. I think they want to make you think that he's not a billionaire. There's no way impossible you're a billionaire one day and you broke the next day. Because you lost a deal doesn't mean that you're not a billionaire. It just means that you won't be getting those couple of $1 million from that particular brand. This guy record with Diamond or something like that. I'm not for sure, you guys, but I know his record still was hitting. So I know that there are people are backing him. I call on you guys that Nike, all these name brand companies that we seem to be feeding into, if they want to shush Ye, shush our pockets. Close the pocketbooks, pay your bills, invest and take that money in and invest in certain things. People come in this country all the time. We're the only nation that won't honor our pledge of allegiance, our prayers in school. See, we are soulful people. The worst thing you could do is take something away from a soulful person. Prayers, religion, things that kept us molded together. Right now, we're the Wild Wild West like every other culture. But this is all I have to say in reference to this madness. Just leave Ye alone. Leave him alone. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody's entitled to say whatever they want to say. It's our First Amendment choice to speak, freedom of speech. But it seems like this country is reneging even on that. I'm going to go on and sign out. I just have to get all this back together, you know, for it's getting, recording, going live, because my heart has been so filled because we're full of all the stuff that I've been seeing. Is just make you just so aggravated. And if someone says something to you, say something back, now you're the bad guy. That's the only reason why my heart and desire of speaking and wanting to help went dry a little bit because of all of this. But God have me on a mission, you guys. He does. Like, you know how you just know your purpose? You just know it. And you could be lazy about it, die and go and cross over. And you done nothing you were supposed to do. You guys need to wake up. Nike, Adidas, these other big companies that want to sit and embarrass one of ours, we have to take care of us. But at the end of the day, I'll be glad when Ye do get the social media thing going, so I can be on there, so I can speak my mind. I wish other major celebrities will create, like we have computer science, we have people, black folks that can, black, white, whatever, not just stick to one culture, can build outlets for our First Amendment to speak, freedom of speech. And if someone has a problem with it, they shouldn't be allowed to be on that platform. It's just that. But anyway, enough said. Y'all have a great day. Erica Trunell. I'm just speaking freely from the brain. You guys gotta tighten up on them comments, because calling someone an idiot, calling them uneducated because they don't believe in what you said, is just make you just as uneducated as you're speaking out of your mouth. So have a great day.